Guys, we got 20 minutes between this time.
Is Jason there?
No fence riders. No, Jason's not there.
Oh, okay.
We got no fence riders. No fence riders today. For the Cavs is brought to us by Game Time. NFL season is back, and honestly, there's nothing better than being in the stadium at a Cavs game surrounded by fans cheering on your favorite team. But be honest, guys, getting tickets online can be a pain in the butt. That's why I use Game Time. Game Time gives the advantage back to the fans. It is easy to use, and it's 100% authentic tickets, which are always delivered on time and at the best prices. Plus, all the fees are included, so the price you see is the price you pay. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use promo code LOCKEDONNFL for $20 off your first purchase. Once again, promo code LOCKEDONNFL for $20 off. Swipe, tap, ticket, and go. Download Game Time today. All right, guys, 5 no fence rider questions for the Cavaliers 2025-2026 season. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
First question, number 1. This comes from Earl the Pearl. It's an Earl the Pearl special. Will Evan Mobley score 50 points in a game this season?
This one had me.
His career high is 41.
This one had me.
The question was 50. And in perfect fashion, we got a dead even split, guys. 4-4 for the first fence rider for the Cavs season. G. Bush, myself, Jay, and Jason said 50's a little too high. Can't go that high. Earl, Tyvis, Bull, and Dustin said yes, he will. Dustin, why do you think 50's in play this year for Mr. Evan Mobley?
I think that he's going to have a game where he hits like 7 threes or 8 threes or something stupid.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's going to put him over that. What was the most he had last year in a game?
41.
Yeah.
And that was against the Hornets, right?
Correct.
Listen,
He had
if
about
Michael
4
Jordan
threes
were
that
playing in this era, he'd average 50 points a game. I'm only asking Mobley to do it once. Let's go. If he's a superstar, he should be able to get 50 points in a game. No excuse, Mike.
Not aggressive enough. Not as in his.
Well, he
DNA.
better be aggressive. He's going to be a superstar.
It's just-
if we're expecting this big jump, he's got to be more aggressive.
You're asking him to do something that he hasn't been known to do.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, I mean, if we have a 4 overtime game, then maybe he can get to 50. But otherwise, I don't see it. And the other thing, I think I'm very confident that now that I'm right, that he won't, because I'm on the high IQ side of that argument with Mike and Jason.
There were 18 50-point games in the NBA last season in total. Just
By how many
18
players?
total. Shea had 4 himself.
Ooh.
Jokic had 2. So I guess like
14 players.
13, 14. Yeah, it
That's
looks like
14.
Here's why I do.
I mean, he can't even do math. You calling him high IQ?
Basketball IQ off the chart.
when you see a list of 18 and you have to try and narrow down who did what, it's not as easy as it seems to.
Yeah, and like, is he in the top 18 players, scorers? Because this is a scoring category. He's a great player, but he's just not a high volume scorer like that.
The point is, if the Cavs are going to be a championship contender, Mike and Jason have consistently said Evan Mobley's got to take that step up to be a superstar. He's not a superstar.
Nope.
He's an all-star, but he's not a superstar. For him to be an all-star, a superstar, he's got to average 23, 24 points a game.
And he could, and I expect he will, but I don't know about 23.
That is this very borderline.
Yeah.
I take over the 23. I take under the 50 for
If
high
you,
game.
I could see him averaging 23 a game.
I keep
you can easily
saying
do that without having a 50-point night.
if you base it on accolades, I mean, he got a lot of accolades, to be truthful, to be honest with you.
Based what on accolades?
If you how good of a player he is, like.
I mean,
But none of his gifts are scorer.
Are we really gonna make a big deal about his fraudulent defensive MVP that he only won because Wembanyama, what's his name, got hurt?
Wembanyama? What do you call him?
You can't
call no. If you
got hurt,
if you can't pronounce their names, you can't say nothing fraudulent.
Then I'm out.
Yeah. All right, next question.
He's pretty big on pronunciations. That's surprising.
Terrible job by me.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, we all know that he would not have won Defensive Player of the Year had he not.
He would not have, but he did. Which means he was the second best.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which to me isn't fraudulent. I mean, fraudulent to me is Jose Canseco's MVP over Mike Greenwell. That's fraudulent. He knowingly cheated to do it.
Tyler Huntley getting into the Pro Bowl. Fraudulent.
Yeah.
Fraudulent.
There it is. There it is.
Absolutely.
I like
Great
that.
example.
Speaking of
I like
Pro
mine better.
Bowls-
Mine went back 40 years.
Speaking of Pro Bowls,
These guys don't even know who
Dustin,
Mike Greenwell is.
They
What are you
don't.
talking
we're going to
about?
switch
God
this to
rest his
the
soul.
Pro Bowl of the NBA. The Cavs in the past have had 4 All-Stars on the same team. This year, will
Yeah.
they get 3 or more? But at least 3. Another close one here. Earl, Dustin, and Jason said, yeah, they will. The rest of us, including 3 of us here, guys, outside of
They're going to
Dustin,
get
4
3
of us,
All-Stars? Who's the
said
third?
no.
It's really hard. I thought, in fairness, I did think that Garland was going to be out until December.
He's still going to miss a month. He's not going to get.
But
an
it's
All-Star game.
72. If it's only 10 games and he plays 72, I can see
The
him
All-Star
making the
game's in the middle of the season.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's actually
so
in
we-
February.
Well, but it's
So we
not
assume-
72 games.
No, I know, but what I'm saying
Yeah.
is, if he misses 10 in the first half, I think he can get in. I thought he was going to miss up until December. I thought he was going to be out November
Right, but
and
he
December.
might. We don't know. I mean,
Right, we still don't.
yeah.
So my guess was based on him missing the first 2 months.
Right, but even if he only misses 10 games, he's not going to come out of house of fire, I wouldn't think.
Guys
right
have
away.
made All-Star teams by missing 10 games.
Here's the problem.
Yeah.
When you talk about All-Star games, you got to look at who is going to get in the game. Trae Young is there. LaMelo Ball is there. Donovan Mitchell is already a guard there.
Brunson.
Jalen Brunson is already a guard.
Cunningham.
Yep. Cade Cunningham is another guard. So he's already behind the 8 ball
yeah.
when it comes to voting. Like already, he had the ball out anyway. And some of these guys don't have nobody else on their team. They about to be pulling. They're going to have crazy numbers.
Yeah.
So no, he
You
can't
think-
miss 10 games.
You think Darius is going to get in, or are you saying Jarrett Allen?
I would say
Or Hunter,
him
maybe,
or
I don't
Hunter.
know.
I was going to
Yeah,
say
Hunter
could
would be
the
another guy that-
surprise. I mean, let's say the Garland thing is a big factor, and maybe it's worse than we think it is. I mean, maybe all of a sudden Hunter has a bigger role. I don't know.
Mike?
Who's the third option for
I
the
said
Cavs?
no. What do you say?
Who's the third option for the Cavs?
I mean, we're going to get to DeAndre Hunter in a second, but I think I have more land on Hunter Island than it's probably.
Yeah, but
helpful.
Hunter's not going to be an all-star. Come on,
No,
you
no.
know that.
I said no. I said
Yeah.
no. I just think the numbers game, it's so tough to get a third
If you
one.
had to pick a third all-star, it would be Darius, and Darius is
probably-
going to miss times.
That's
Yeah,
what
probably
that
Darius.
was my formula.
So we're in agreement on that one. Next one. Bo, this one was designed for you. Ty Jerome last year
mispronunciations?
averaged 18.4 points, rebounds, and assists in total. So his total number of per game contributions was 18.4. Bull's infatuated with Lonzo Ball now. So will
I'm
Lonzo
into
Ball average more than 18.4 total points, rebounds, and assists this season?
Now, in fairness, it could be for 12 games.
Yep, could be for
Yep.
how many
Could be.
games it
Because
is.
there's no cap on the
Nope. And this was a dead even split. Bull said yes. Jay said yes. G said yes. Ty said no. Ty said yes. Myself, Earl, Dustin, and Jason said no. Another dead even split on this one. Bull, why do you think he will? And then I'll tell you why you're wrong.
I got him with 9.5 points.
Wow, and a half.
4.5 rebounds, and 7 assists. That's 20.
That's a lot. Here's
It's 21.
so
Yeah, but
Six and
that's-
a, let's go 6.5 assists. I'll knock it down a little bit. 20.5.
even when I looked at it, I was so borderline. But even I can squint and say no, but I put yes because I think he's gonna be on a crazy minutes restriction. I think that he's not gonna play back to backs. There's some games where he's gonna play. I don't think he's gonna play consistently enough and get to have the ball enough.
Great points.
Bing,
To-
bing,
to-
bing,
to
bing,
do
bing,
that.
bing,
Yep.
bing. G, you nailed it.
G nailed the whole thing.
If Lonzo was guaranteed to play 25 minutes a game, Bull, I'm with you. I take the over. I just have
Well, now-
no idea what his minutes are going to be on a regular basis. I think some games he may play 12, 13 minutes. Some games he may play 28, 29.
Right.
I just couldn't get to that high of a number without knowing he's going to play enough minutes to reach it.
Yeah, now that's actually why I said he would reach it. Because he's not going to be playing hurt. When he's playing, he's going to be feeling good. They don't need him to pull a lot of weight on this team. They need him to play well when he's healthy. And that's why I said there's no stipulation on game number, right? Like he's not going to do that if he play if that number of games played is super high, he won't reach that. But if it's super low like I expect it to be, and they manage his minutes like I think they're going to, he's going to be feeling good when he's playing, and he's going to be more effective, which is why I got there.
I think he would. I think even if he plays a lot of games, he's going to do it. In fact, it'll be higher because that means he's playing more per game, is my guess.
Well, they may need him to play.
Are they going to have minutes restrictions, Mike? Do we even know this?
No, that's
No,
just me
but
guessing.
judging on what he's
Straight up
been
me
for his
guessing.
career, you're going to manage him
Okay,
carefully.
I don't know. Minutes restrictions are stupid.
Well, they were stupid last year, and it
mean-
cost us in the playoffs.
I mean, for
yeah, didn't.
but I don't have any indication that they're going to pivot from it.
I mean, because Lonzo Ball literally has worse knees than me and Jay. He's been knee injuries to swell up. Now here's where I'll go on this.
I'd argue that he doesn't have worse knees than you.
Yes, you hyperbole.
God
shout
damn,
out-
you're
Imagine
I
Lonzo
assure
is
you he doesn't have
G.
worse
Bush's
knees than
bad
me.
knee in the chat.
Hey.
That's just Lonzo Ball checking in every day.
What was Ty Jerome's usage?
Last year? Hold on.
Yes, because he had a high usage. When he was in the game, he had the ball in his hands. I don't
So
know.
will Lonzo.
I don't know if he's going to have the rock.
Yeah, he will. He's the point guard.
I mean, if you're playing, watch this. If you're playing,
His usage rate last year was 23.6, which is absurd.
that's
Yeah,
crazy. You got to think about that.
What does usage rate mean exactly, Mike? I don't even know.
It is essentially a possession, the percentage of possessions that you are on the court that ends in either a pass to a shot or a shot for yourself.
Yeah.
So basically, when they run a possession through you, when you're the focal point of a
I got you.
possession.
And 23 is high for
Lonzo's
a bench
career
guy.
high is 20.5.
Right, but he's been on bad teams with bad teammates.
Which means he should have the ball more.
The
'Cause he's
usage,
good.
but because he's such a good passer and he's a willing passer, he's often the hockey assist guy. Bull.
Yeah, right,
His
right.
usage rate is lower, which is why he's a perfect fit next to a Darius and a Donovan, because you don't have to run a lot of plays for Lonzo. He's not a guy who's going to say, clear out, let me go isolation. And I think that's a benefit to help get Mobley more shots, get Hunter more shots that we're going to talk about in a sec. And why I'm so excited to see how Lonzo fits in here. And
One
it's
of
not
the
even
tape breaks from the preseason games.
No, he played it. I mean, he's going to play. I just don't know how much they're going to play him.
Right, yeah, I don't either. But from what little bit we saw, I like how he fits into this offense.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see, and we talked about this yesterday. You weren't here, so we don't have to harp on it too long. When Darius is healthy, I can't wait to see a Donovan, Darius, Lonzo as your 1, 2, 3 completely interchangeable offensive set with Hunter and Mobley. And, Bull, you asked, is that the closing lineup? I was thinking about that last night.
Yeah.
It could be. You know, it very well could be because, if Lonzo's moving like he used to move, he can be your primary point of attack defender. You have shooting all around the floor. And who are you helping off on in that situation?
Yeah, no, that's a good point.
And when you have a guy like Lonzo who's, and I'm telling you guys, and you may be saying I'm gassing him up too much, watch Lonzo play, and it may not happen tonight. You may have to watch him for 10 games to kind of see the big picture of it. He makes passes that are 2 passes ahead before anyone else even realizes what's happening. And it's not even, it doesn't always lead to assists, but it gets guys open, and guys play harder when they're playing with a point guard like Lonzo.
It gets the offense
because they
moving,
move.
too.
And part of the reason they brought him in, and Kenny told me this when we sat at our one-on-one at Media Day, he said we played too slow offensively last year. Like, we want to get out and run. And where Lonzo excels more than any other aspect of his game is when he's out in the open court. And remember, it was the Showtime Lakers. He was Magic Johnson 2.0 in L.A., and their whole team was a catastrophe. But that aspect of his game, from the day he stepped into an NBA franchise to even right now, I don't know if there's 10 guys in the league that would rather have run a fast break more than Lonzo Ball.
There are. I will say this. This is playing NBA 2K on fatigue. The Cavs do have a lot of people that are injury prone. From Darius Garland
That's
to
gonna be the whole
Lonzo
team,
Ball
yes.
to Larry Nance.
That's a fact.
To Jarrett Allen's been out some games. Donovan Mitchell has been injured a little bit. I love their roster. I like DeAndre Hunter was hurt last year. I love their roster, but Dean Wade be hurt multiple parts of the season. They got guys that be injured and a lot.
Dean Wade, injured, soft.
The Vanilla Wolf has taken an extraordinary amount of fire today.
Hey, well, it's been vanilla on vanilla crime. It was mostly bull.
Well, you just chipped in too, but it was mostly bull.
I don't like it.
All right, we got 2 more.
We got to
then we
get
got
him a
super
Vanilla
chats.
Wolf T-shirt. That when he starts going off,
Yeah, no.
the bull has to wear the Vanilla Wolf.
He hasn't done a thing in a playoff game
and
ever.
he was killing
No,
Max
he has
Strus
not.
today too. He was on Max
I know,
Strus.
he's
Shots
just-
fired
We got
at
2
him.
more real
Max
quick.
Strus is a rec
then we
player,
got
he
super
said.
chats. Next fence rider.
Dang.
The Cavs won 64 games last year. Their over-under in Vegas right now on the FanDuel Sportsbook app is 56.5. So we went over that but under 64. Will they win 60 regular season games? Another dead even split. Earl, Dustin, Jay, and G said, yes, they will. Myself, Tyvis Bull, and Jason said, not so fast.
I have them at 60.
That counts. Yep, you're on the right side.
I
then.
wasn't going to go over, so that you said 60 plus, and that's why I said yeah.
I had them at 59.5, so yeah.
They have to spend the whole season. The whole season is about getting ready for the playoffs, and I just think they'll handle games differently this year.
I have them at 58 and 24, so just under.
Okay,
just under.
58.
I got them high
mine.
50s too.
D, what do you have them?
I have them winning over 60.
You do?
Yeah. Didn't I tell you?
You were on the yes side.
About how many?
Yep.
I mean, not many. I mean, anything. Oh, is it 60 plus? Like it could be
Yeah.
60 even?
That's
Yeah.
why I went 60.
60
I went
evens, yes.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
you
it's,
think it's 60 even?
somewhere
That still
between 60 and
counts.
63.
DeAndre Hunter's coming back this year. I like some of the pieces and parts. Their bench is much better. They got more athletic in Lonzo Ball over Ty Jerome. Donovan Mitchell came back in the best shape of his life.
Nance over Tristan is an upgrade.
Nance over Tristan is a complete upgrade. They just have a better team and a weaker Eastern Conference. So I don't see how they would just take a step back unless they just took their foot completely off the gas.
And
Mike, how
last
many
one,
did the Pacers win last year in the regular season?
They were like 47.
They were like 48.
Yeah,
It was not
okay.
not a ton. I'll give you the exact number if I pull this up. This is this year. I need last year. The Pacers, 50 and 32. 50 and 32.
Okay.
So, all right, last question, guys. And G, you just mentioned DeAndre Hunter. Will DeAndre Hunter be the Cavs' third leading scorer when it's all said and done? Only 2 people said yes on this one. I did. So did G. The rest of y'all said no. G, tell them why they're wrong. Why it will be DeAndre Hunter.
I mean,
He's going to score more than Darius?
I mean, he averaged.
think
He,
he will,
almost averaged. He averaged 19 points last year, right, with the Hawks, right?
With the Hawks, correct.
So
It was 14 and a half with the Cavs.
So if you look at it, he's going to start. He's going to get starters minutes. And the thing about when he starts is he's not going to be the guy people load up on. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell or Evan Mobley. So he's going to be the least paid attention to guy, but he's going to play with better guys around him. He's going to play starters minutes. And Darius Garland is not going to be in the game either. So some of the shots that he wouldn't take if Darius Garland was in the game, he by default is getting them shots. So I think he could average almost 20 points a game. I think Darius Garland comes back and maybe averages 17, maybe a higher assist total, maybe 7 more assists.
That'd be a good problem to have.
That'd be a great problem because I think Darius Garland is fitted to be a spark plug guy, like he's your 4th best player, but he can get hot and hit you for 40 or 50 if he's on that night.
Mike, you also have him with averaging more points than Darius, huh?
I do. I mean, it's close. Last year was 19 versus 21, so we're looking at like 1 bucket difference. But I think DeAndre.
Well, but that's not. He didn't average 19 for the season.
No,
he
I'm
averaged
saying,
19
I'm saying
just
he
with
could
the
be
Hawks.
in that 19 point per game spot with Atlanta, which he's going to be back in a more role that was similar to what he did in Atlanta, even though it's in the starting lineup, not on the bench. And I think when they go to the rotations, and I mentioned this yesterday, last year when Donovan came out, he was attached to the hip with Evan. Those 2 were on the exact same rotational schedule, I guess you would call it. This year, and it's been through the preseason, so it's 4 preseason games. It's preseason. It's not regular season. We're not sure it exactly will translate. When Donovan comes out, Evan stayed in. And Lonzo's come in. And now you got Lonzo with his top 2 scoring options on the court being DeAndre Hunter and Evan Mobley. I think during those units, it's going to be a heavily featured DeAndre Hunter and Evan Mobley scoring fest, which is why I think both their points go up. And I think at the end of the season, we're going to look at DeAndre Hunter at about 18.5 points and Darius Garland at around 18. It's going to be close. I give a slight edge to DeAndre.
I think this is your worst NBA take you've ever made.
That was a beautiful take, and I think
kinda liked it.
And they're gonna shoot higher. They're gonna shoot a lot of threes too. DeAndre Hunter is gonna be jacking them up, and Evan Mobley. I think he might average 5 threes a game. Not made, but he'll shoot about 5 threes. How many did he shoot last year?
It went up last year.
He's going to shoot more than 5 threes.
I bet he does shoot more than 5.
I think he will shoot more than 5.
I think he will too.
Pull up. Yeah, we good, man. Hey, man, get ready to watch some Cavs this year. Ha!
And we're going to do a live post-game show.
Bull's got his alarm on his phone set for the last minute of the game.
Is the game? What channel is the game on
ESPN.
tonight?
ESPN, 7 o'clock.
You have no
excuse.
excuses.
I have it ordered. Like right now, I can't watch the Cavs channel because I have YouTube TV. They don't have it.
That sucks.
Got to get FanDuel.
Well,
So I'm
tonight
like,
is on ESPN. No excuses. We will have a live.
But I'm
post-game
gonna
show.
have to get stupid Fubo as
Hey,
well.
real fast,
But I don't
and
have to do it
NBC